Line here. We will start working. I gotta get the sharings going. Let's copy that. Dylan's here, cool. Meme Lord's here, super. Casimir, that name is familiar. Bonk's back. Snoopy, have you been here before? Have you been here before, Snoopy, on a live stream? I don't know. But everybody else I recognize. Vex. We're posting up some links so everybody knows. Snoopy has not. Well, welcome, Snoopy. Way to catch a live stream. That's cool. That is cool. Oh, lowercase. Yeah, Casimir. I thought I recognized. Yeah. Jack Hampton's here. Psychopump's here. What's your favorite album you've never heard of? Louis C.K.'s here. I've done tweeted, so that's really official. When you tweet, you know it's real, right? That's official. Official. First time in the BUAG for Tyler. Cool. Oh, Tyler is working on a not a chat bot for Discord. Tyler is working on like a bot that we can use, because every now and then someone will do something in Discord and I'll say, give yourself, 1,482.5 Bob points, right? And the points don't do anything, but it's just fun to toss around. So he's going to work on a bot. Oh, Zach's here with his wife. Cool. Hopefully listening to Rush until the BUAG starts. But Tyler's going to create us a bot so that it'll track who gets points, like when I give them, how many people have, and just for the sake of, having, something to brag about. And then what's cool, and the Bob points won't do anything. There's literally zero value in the Bob points. But then I can take them away. Ooh, that'll be fun. I'm taking away your Bob points. Don't say no.
I'm in charge of Bob points.
Oh, man. Anyway, so that's cool.
Take away my Bob points, I'll take away something else.
Oh, shit. I'm going to cover the microphone and say things like that. That's terrible. Tim's here. Welcome, Tim. Good to see you. We had dinner with Tim and his wife. That was fun. Or it was lunch, I suppose. Deep Dish Pizza. Fantastic. That was my first, official fan meet, wasn't it? And what was cool, Tim, was that it didn't feel like, a fan meet. It just felt like people hanging out, which is obviously what it should be, right? So that was cool. Good times. Bob, the point. Bronco. That's a good name. Kind of rolls off the tongue. Let's see. We'll start at 7. That's the official start time, right? I got the Turning the Tables song ready to go. I'm excited. There's the bracket. You guys can see the bracket. I'll explain it here once we officially kick off, how this is going to break down. So no new music this week. It's the same songs that we've been playing. It's the top 5 from the previous 2 weeks, but now they battle it out for the number 1 spot. And you'll notice that there's only 8 tracks here. Well, I guess I'm already explaining it here. Let's kick us off proper, right? We got to kick off proper with Kevin singing so sweetly into our ears, and then I'll explain how week 3 defining the top 10 works out, because this is a new portion of the overhauled BUAG, the Underground Artist Gauntlet. Here we go.
Woo! This one we're sending out to Bob the Pop tonight. Let's go. We're feeling the love of TTT all the way to you, Bob. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is this guy on the internet who listens to rap, and don't forget that he came from a world of rock and roll where the leather is tight and the devil gets your soul. But then he took a listen to a whole new sound when he heard Kendrick, his tongue hit the ground. And when he he heard the song from Mr. Ye. That was the moment his hair went away. He's learned so much in such a little time. I'm sure damn soon he'll be spitting rhymes. And if you don't know who he is from what I said, he's the hip-hop lover with the shiny head. Bob. The Bob Bob. Bob. The Bob Bob. You know, from Tyler to Frank and Drake's Take Care. Hey, dude, are you wearing pants sitting in that chair? And Danny Brown to Kenny Beats, to sitting all the time, hurt your butt cheeks. Bob the Bob Bob. Bob the Bob Bob. Bob the Bob Bob. Love you, Bob.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. It's such a great song. Every week I put it on and the smile just comes across my face. Thank you, Kevin. I don't think Kevin's here tonight. But Quaj is here. So Quaj is one of the artists who is being featured tonight. So he's in chat. I think Smeb was going to show up, who did an instrumental track. Okay. How does this work? People were talking about doing brackets last week, and I'm not a huge fan of brackets. However, it does make for some fun competition, the competitive spirit. That's a big part of hip hop. And coming into this, originally I was going to say, let's just take the 10 tracks, listen to the 10 tracks, and just do an up or down vote, right? And whoever has the highest percentage wins. But that's not as much fun, is it? We've already kind of done that, right? So we're going to do the brackets. And the way this works is there's 8 tracks here. There's 10 total. Whoever took first place in the first 2 weeks, they're already cleared. They don't have to worry about the bracket. They're safe. So they're eligible for the top spot, the 1, 2, 3, right? Whoever filters out of this becomes player number 3, essentially, and then we'll do a final vote, a 3-way vote for the top 3 for the month of January. And then whoever wins that vote, that artist, I really haven't figured out what I want to do. I was thinking at minimum it would be fun to make a little video, kind of like an additional thoughts video, maybe something about 5 minutes long or so, a little promo for that artist saying, hey, here's the artist who won this month's BUAG. Here's the track that won. I went through and listened to some of their songs. Maybe I'll make like a 5 or 6 track playlist in Spotify, share it in the video, in the link, and just talk about the artist a little bit, talk about the music, and just do a little promo to help that artist get more audience. I think that makes sense. I would love to do like an interview type of thing on stream, but I don't know if that's something that can consistently happen. Doing a reaction isn't necessarily the best thing, especially since I've already heard the track, obviously. But then too, I'm asking these guys, send me your best tracks. I've listened to some of the albums. Some of them are really good. Some of them aren't that great, so it's all about promotion. It's not about exposing the weakness of the artist. It's highlighting their strengths, So I think that's what I'm going to do for now. Whoever wins, I'll get in touch with the winning artist after this and see what they want to do. And yeah, there we go. So got a pretty good group here. Voting will be important tonight. It's an elimination bracket, so please participate in the voting if you're willing. That helps a lot. And the way the brackets work down is it's spot number 5 versus spot number 5. So week 1's 5th place, week 2's 5th place. Week 4's 4th. So where they finished from each week is who's competing against each other. So we will start with the 2 5th place artists here. The first one we'll do is, I guess we'll start Water to Wine. Amore XO. This song's a little bit more chill. But this was 5th place on week 1, I believe. Yep, it was week 1. So let's just drop in. First song for the night. I'm actually nervous. This is cool. I want to see who the fuck is gonna win. This is cool. Anyway, I'll shut up. Water to Wine by Amore XO. Let's drop in. First track of the night.
You're so divine, right on time. Water to wine. Purification, celebration. We gon' shine. Let the top down. Real G's gon' swing. Let the top down. Real G's gon' swing. You're so divine, right on time. Water to wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing.
Look in the water, see the truth. Salute, this the fountain of the youth. Underground king in the booth. They know who I am, I'm a fruit. Study myself, approve. Johnny, I can't lose. You like that? Cool. We can link afternoon. Got a business meeting on Zoom. In tune with the cycles of the moon. Got so much room to improve. My sound gon' be huge. Drop the top, let's cruise. My flow just hit like ooh. Cheers, toast. Play that relaxing flow. Southern nigga, baby, third coast. Put on for the ones, here we go. Yeah, water the wine, we don't fuck with swine. Build it up, break it down. Run the town with this real sound. Mighty told me get him, yeah, we on now. Southern nigga, baby, took the narrow route. No more secrets, they gon' find out.
Yeah, so divine, right on time, water the wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Yeah, so divine, right on time, water the wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing.
I'm talking diamond in the back, screens in the dash, chandelier ceiling, put a house in the lap. Blow out the trunk just to pump up the bass. The neon be on all the shit I can say, cause the peon be gone when I swing and I swerve. Hogging up the lane, but I'm slapping on the curb. I observe, creeping slow, but alert like alert. Keep a bunny tail with me like a turtle, I'm birds to eat. Coming down, always had an urge to get more dollars. Guess I'm addicted to the candy pain, out of stain, chrome grilling woman with the angel wing. Mr. Crit popping my collar ever since I can't remember, it's been top down. Talking chopping like a screw tape, top 9. Catch a flat, throw the car away. Vision on Cartier, water the wine. Watch how I start a play. Crizzle.
Real G's gon' sway. Real G's gon' sway. Real G's gon' sway. Real G's gon' sway. Real G's. Why did it why? Why did it why?
Yeah, so divine, right on time, water the wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Yeah, so divine, right on time, water the wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing.
All right, that is Water to Wine by Amore XO. Amore is here in the chat. Thank you very much for joining. And then Quaj caught it. I think this is the one with the Big Crit feature on it. Yeah, Big Crit. Amore, how the hell did you manage to pull in a Big Crit feature on your track? Like, do you know the guy? Like, what the hell is that about? That's pretty wild, man. That's pretty wild. It's very cool, but it's pretty wild. And like someone else was saying, super chill jam, right? Great track, super mellow. It is off of the album called Seen This a long time ago. There's the Water to Wine track right there. So, Amore goes up against another artist by the name of Astro. Astro has 60 listeners, pretty small. I don't think I got Astro on the tweet because I lost his contact information. I got to get more organized. Most of it I was able to keep track of, but I get a lot of messages, and not everybody's using a Twitter name that matches their artist name, so it gets a little confusing sometimes. Anyway, the track is called 100,000 Freestyle. It's a single. Here we go. This is the competitor to Water to Wine for this week.
Hey, fuss on that shit, with it and shit. I already know what the fuck going on. Man, these niggas know I'm unfuck wittable. Talking about, hey, see how op, I make him run. We gon' roll his buddy up, we got him in some runs. Get that little hoe tummy tuck, I knew she was a slave. I got 30 million issues, but a bitch has never won. Try to treat her like the one, now she turn me to a two. Keep a Glocky on my side, like what the fuck you tryna do? That boy tryna play like superheroes, he not bulletproof. Nigga try me, send a couple shots, we leave a dead pool. Left his bro with lead too, I don't miss with all three. Couple hoes tryna me glow, I left them bitches all geek. In my city shaking bullets off me. And that hoe think I'm a dog, but ain't nobody caught me. 911 is Mr. Lonely, ain't nobody call me. Please don't leave your bitch around me, I got that hoe falling. Yeah, I roll around with a plug, bitch, I feel like Law Z. Yes sir, I just caught a dub, winning team, it's all me. Wait, I mean it's all we. Yeah, you know we all glow. Had your bitch right at my crib, I got that hoe on all fours. I can't worry about the money, guaranteed I want more. I can't fuck with these little niggas, guaranteed I want dope. I can't stop until I stack my money up 100,000, maybe 100 million. Price up to the ceiling. Astro, how you feeling? Chop it gon' fall. If he play, then I'ma kill him. 7.62s through his body, we gon' drill him. Eat that boy alive. Please don't let him play with us, we send that boy to God. Lil' bro, grab that hater, we gon' leave his body fried. Play with winning team, and I'm gon' see my starting five. Lil' bitch, I'm a demon, and that demon, oh my God. I can't trust these bitches, all these bitches do is lie. Young nigga had promise, never make his mama cry. I'm still breaking lil' hoes' hearts right on the daily, who am I? We all glow, bitch. Winning team, bitch. We rich in this bitch. One day, soon, watch this.
All right, there we go. So that was Astro with 100,000 freestyle. And now we come into our first elimination of the night. Here comes the poll into chat. Which track did you prefer? Did you prefer Water to Wine? Or did you prefer 100,000 freestyle? And we'll see where the bracket goes. Who gets picked off first? I'm legit kind of nervous. Like, it's weird because I have no skin in this game at all, right? Like, I'm just, I don't know. Like, it's kind of wild to me. Both songs are great. And something that is tough for me, and I mentioned this last week when I was hesitant to use a bracket style, is the fact that some of these tracks are very different from each other. And so how do you compare something that's pretty mellow, like Water to Wine, to something that could be loud and noisy and so on? So, you know, there you go. Looks like Water to Wine's pulling ahead there. Pretty strong amount, 68%. Nice. I think that's a survival. Also, I need to figure out, I need to get like a little timer. So I have like a 90-second timer or... it'd be cool to have it on the screen, but I also have to manage it then anyway. We'll at least let it roll for a minute, but it looks like we have a clear winner there with Water to Wine. So Amare XO will advance, which is cool. We have our first winner of the night. I'm going to go ahead and close up the poll since it's pretty decided. Water to Wine takes the victory over 100,000. We will end that. And we will go in here. I will make sure there has been controversy in the past where I've accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, right? I can back this up as well. So Water to Wine advances. Also, I should say that this bracket here is the 5 bracket. It's 5 versus 3s, and then the 4s versus the 2s. So that's kind of how I broke down the seeds. I didn't want to pit 5 versus 2s, even though that's how you would do it in like a tournament seed, just because it felt a little odd to structure it that way since these tracks have already been voted on beforehand. So anyway, there you go. All right, we will move on to the number 4 spots, which is Mr. Incognito and Qualia here. Pull up the Spotify. We'll start with Qualia. I think Qualia by Smeb. I don't know if Smeb is here tonight, but oh wow, 25 votes and 25 viewers. That's good. Yeah, that's fucking fantastic. Thanks everybody for voting. That's awesome. Qualia is a track that I really got excited about when I listened to it, and I think the reason why is because I like techno. I like house-ish style music. It's production only. There's no vocals, and I think I got so excited over it. I got so happy about it that I was like, oh my god, we got to throw this in. But I didn't realize it's not really hip-hop. So keep that in mind rolling into Qualia by Smeb. Cool beats, cool production, but not necessarily hip-hop. That's on me. But, you know, there you go. All right, let's drop in Qualia by Smeb. There's Qualia by Smeb. Kick-ass little track. It's fun watching everybody kind of describe the little subgenre that it could exist within, you know, but I love it. The first time I heard it, I loved it. I have a playlist with a lot of music that's very similar to that. I immediately put it in there. I was so excited. Glad you guys are enjoying it too. Qualia goes up against Mr. Incognito by KJ. Now, this album is called Incognito. And what's neat about this one is if you enjoy this track, Mr. Incognito, you'll like this whole album. It's very similar in style. And you guys, for those of you who have heard it previously, I think last week, it's got this cool like 70s style, old school sound to it. Hopefully you enjoy it. The artist is KJ. KJ is here? Or was that Quaj? I can't remember. I know Quaj is here, but I don't know if KJ is here. KJ's got about 360 listeners. And let's drop in Mr. Incognito going up against Qualia for the, I guess, well, the second elimination of the night. I'm getting nervous again. Let's drop in Mr. Incognito by KJ.
He's one of them quiet kind of cats that people just don't mess with.
On the ready, my heart is deadly like Machiavelli. Father, help me living this life. I feel like Nas and Belly on the melly, live at the barbecue, knocking Nelly. God is ready, calm as a bitch, talking discarding petty. Martyr Chevy, hopping the whip, dodging the cops and wary. Hard a penny, walk with a limp. I'm not too fond of many, heart is heavy, trauma is sick. You niggas lost already, sharp and steady, talk on my shit. Top of the tip, mama I'm in. Get it on what? Creeping like Batman, scrap pants, faster than Flash. Come get the backhand. Black man, back from the past, having the last dance. Pac-Man, back in my bag, racking the stats, fam. Last chance, dragging your ass, it's looking bad, man. Bad plan, snatching your badge, now it's a rap, man. Scat fam, moment of truth, holding the proof. Low with the troops, toe to toe, who's showing the youth. Head of my time, God, ready for mine. Step aside, 11 to 9, God, testing the line, check the rhyme. Living divine, God, buried in thighs, never mind. I'm in my prime, dog, pressure applied. When I step in the spot, drop down to the floor. Feel the wrath, left in a hot spot, drowning your pores. Get the gap, pressure when I pop, prowling for war. Simple math, testing the shot clock, ready to score. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Yeah. Smooth shit, nigga. Smooth shit. Nigga. Incognito, man. Incognito, nigga. Nah, we coming, man. Sharp and smooth, man. Smooth shit. Hey, yo, I said, it's hard to manage when life is hard, so I fight the odds. Strike your jaw, read him and weep. I'm more than type to call havoc with this madness. A black assassin, a cipher glass. I earn my name, so respect will come when you quite the bar. Fight the Lord, tragic will strike again. I'm like nitrogen when I'm sniping in, so don't hype your men. I'm the type to win you. Better face the facts, say my grace, then I lay the track. Scope the scene, then I play the back. Meditate, then I fade the black. I'm too organic, this planet, they got me stranded and it's damaging. I'm famished, my fam is fighting like Anakin. Brothers got their hand on they cannon, ready for handling, scrambling, managing, cool, calm, no panicking. I'm 3 stacks with G-Rap, Carl Marcy with 3 gas, Bob Marley with weed packs, John Gotti a weak track. You flea bass can see the God body at least back. I win incognito, they never thought I would be back. Now read that. Yeah, you probably thought I would fail. Moving how I'm moving, this car can never derail. Just trying to leave a mark, so I'm striking harder than hell. Got the blood of a slave, so my heart I gotta prevail. My crew got the juice like Marley Marler for sale. Rock the bell, we sharp as hell, so don't get tossed like a shell. These niggas two-faced heads and tails, death or jail. Pressure dwells the way of the trade, homie, I wish you well. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails.
All right, that is Mr. Incognito by KJ. It's really fun watching everybody leave comments in the chat about how much they're enjoying it. The whole album's like that, you guys. The whole album. It's got this great vibe, that kind of theme throughout. So if you enjoyed that track, check out Incognito by KJ. I think you'll really enjoy it. Here comes the vote, although based off of the comments, it sounds like a formality at this point. Which track did you enjoy more? Which one do you prefer, Qualia or Mr. Incognito, for the bracket for the second elimination of the night? 100%. I'm going to call that a one-sided vote. Did you?
Yeah, I really like the other one.
Yeah, I know. We love Qualia, and I think Qualia exists in a great spot for the type of music that it is. But in terms of like a hip hop track, yeah, Mr. Incognito by far, I think too.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, it really is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, aluminum foil, first time here. Welcome to the BUAG, the Underground Artist Gauntlet. Bob's Underground Artist Gauntlet. I think Mr. Incognito is going to run away with a win here quite easily. Almost, actually, that was a stronger win than the previous vote, huh? Water to Wine beating 100,000. All right, well, we will mark a victory here for KJ. KJ is going to advance. I'll close out the poll. Good voting. I appreciate the participation, everyone. And the check goes to Mr. Incognito. There's a winner, not winter. So that was the 4 slot, the 2 4th place songs going against each other. The next one is these 2, I believe. Let's pull it up. Yes, we got Flamey and Wise Boy Jeremy. So I'll start with the track by Flamey. This kid's 17 out of LA. Not a whole lot to read here. Just 17-year-old artist out of LA. This track I really love. So the album that this track appears on is called Midnight Palace. It's very moody, kind of trappy, kind of dark, really chill tracks. Both these tracks, Painted Forever and Eternium, we're going to be listening to Eternum. So I just wanted you guys to keep that in mind, that we're shifting from, this kind of 70s style sound from Mr. Incognito over to a moody, vibey track for Eternum by Flamey. But let's go ahead and drop in the Battle of the Threes, Flamey with Eternum.
Fuck you all, this is the last song of the evening.
What is it?
As the moonlight falls and I call your name, frames on my face feel like Kurt Cobain. You can see through my lenses, you might feel the pain. We're all born like this, it's forever rain. And as the palace falls and I call your name, I hope you take my hand and you keep me sane. Keep me tight, yeah, keep me up, yeah. Never down, never done, cause it's Eternum, yeah, it's Eternum. It's Eternum, yeah, it's Eternum. It's Eternum, yeah, it's Eternum. It's Eternum, yeah, it's Eternum.
All right. That's Eternum by Flamey. 17-year-old kid. I mean, I don't mean to harp on that, but it blows me away. I mean, I think it's just fucking cool as shit, right? Now, Wise Boy Jeremy is going to be the next artist up. Totally different sound. Totally different sound. And so this is one of the issues of the brackets and, you know, the songs going against each other. Totally different style. And so obviously the audience who's here tonight, their preferences is going to weigh in on that a little bit. But, you know, so it goes. So it goes. So Wise Boy Jeremy, let's see, I forget. He's got 7,500 monthly listeners, which is good. He is out of New Jersey, I believe. Yep, New Jersey. And his track is called Live to See. So let's drop in. Wise Boy Jeremy, Live to See.
Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. Therapy. Like therapy shit. I hit the record and just share a piece of me. Look, shit, I've been driving around my city. 40 in the tank, windshield showing colors, mind distorted when I think. Portions of the plate divided equal between no one but my people, everybody eating. My past made me aggravated, had to find the pieces. I'm past saying I'ma take it, I just gotta reach it. I don't wish this shit, I speak it. Had people say they died behind me, then the love changed. I acknowledge and just kept quiet, but I must say, you could probably see the marks from tires when I touch lanes. My dog will put it on you and show off just like a runway. Enough said, but still feel like it's not enough to say. Ambition running for me, so I just sit back and trust the page. Did a show in Brooklyn, caught the last train to Jersey. And hit the crib till 3, but nigga, that's how it works. With passion for first, know that sacrifices occur. I gotta get it, it's like religion, it's right in this church. It's more therapy, you see. I hit the beat and I just share a piece of me. It's more therapy, you see. I hit the record and just share a piece of me. I just share a piece of me, yeah. Know that trauma runs deep. The difference is I spit the shit I really live in. Any other part is how I see it. Much too cold to run without a heater. Virginia show, we parked it up the street. Afterwards got faded, it was mainly stress relief. I perfect the cadence, lay the tapes and feed the streets. Energy been changing, go through phases as I breathe. I've been chasing better things, having visions that somehow never relate to what I see. My nigga, keep me in your thoughts, I ain't asking you pray for me. I ain't asking you pray for me. We ain't taking layers, bitch, we wait till we can take the 3. And you should know that. See me in person, I treat relations like my phone tap. No calls, don't match the standards, so I don't catch the references. But somehow I manage. Yeah. Somehow I manage. It's like therapy, you see. I hit the record and just share a piece of me. It's like therapy, you see. I hit the record and just share a piece of me. I just share a piece of me. I just share a piece of me.
All right, that was Live to See by Wise Boy Jeremy. I got distracted by the chat over there. Now I gotta, here comes the vote. For the poll, the third elimination of the night, which track did you prefer? Live to See or Eternum? There's the vote in the chat now. We will see who advances forward, and the winner of this will go up against Water to Wine, so that'll be an interesting combat there. Looks like Live to See is gonna pull an easy victory here. Not a surprise to me. I mean, Eternum, both these tracks, fucking Goose, love a lot of the stuff you do, but this puts you over in my book. Much love, Bob, and to the artists, keep doing your thing. It's get rich or learn something about yourself in the process of creating. Thank you, Goose, very much. Thank you very much for the $10 kicker. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. And I agree with you 100%. Keep doing your thing. One thing I have not said is that, you know, I've gotten a shit ton of messages on Twitter. The people who I feel are kind of making the cut, I've let them know, hey, I'm moving your tracks into the Discord channel so people can listen to it. People can vote on it to see if it makes it to the BUAG. Because it's like a multi-step process just to even fucking get here, right? And there's a lot of tracks where it's like, you're close, but not quite. So keep going. If you're a new artist, if you're watching this, if you're seeing this, just keep fucking going. Don't quit. Just keep going. A lot of you guys are so close. So close. And then two, even when you're good, you can see how good the competition is right here. These are all people who are underground, and it's amazing songs. So it's very difficult. All you can do is keep going, you know. Thank you again, Goose. I appreciate that quite a bit. Looks like Live to See is going to have a victory. So we're going to close up the poll here. And Live to See will advance to battle Water to Wine. And that will be an interesting combination there. Submit that score. All right. The final, what would you call this portion of the bracket? I don't know. I'm not very good at this. This is the first time doing brackets. The twos will now battle each other. We have Synthetic Emotions and we have Whiskey Mango. Let's see what we got first. Whiskey Mango. Oh, it's Quaj. Quaj is still here. Cool. Quaj, I got to say, we did Whiskey Mango and we did, what was the other one? We did Clouds in the Sky. I thought Clouds in the Sky was going to win out between your two tracks, because what we do is we vote between the two tracks from the artist to see what advances to the top 5. I thought Clouds in the Sky was going to win, and it didn't. Whiskey Mango won. I was surprised. Clouds in the Sky, everybody who's watching, by Quaj, fantastic fucking track. Fantastic track. So if you like what you're going to hear next, which is called Whiskey Mango by Quaj, and I think it's just a single. Yep, just a single. Please check out Clouds in the Sky as well. But let's drop in enough jabbering by the old man Bob. Whiskey Mango by Quaj.
It's your boy Quaj. Yeah. Yeah, nowadays I'm an asshole. Slick, smooth with it, par made for the afro. Spicy talk, jar glazed in Tabasco. They grease palms, see laws change for cash flow. I don't need it, my reputation, equity, confidence and authenticity is in my recipe. Suicide doors when I say open sesame. Bull by the horn, can't hope for destiny, but I can short mold it around core motives. Solid footing, but my floor folded. Yeah, I set my ceilings low. Big fish on hook, feeling slow. Too fast in the ride gon' break. They try to set world records, not arrive on pace. I see them celebrating, the party lit for them. Problem is they too soon. Shakari Richards said.
When we fly high, how do we go away with all this hate? All this hate, can't control ourselves, not our fate.
From NY, but I'm flying these Timbs. I'm trying to stunt for the summer, so I'm buying these rims. Double take a squint like the tiniest lens. For me, it's hard to get attached like Siamese twins. Oh, I go with the breeze like scattered ashes. It's the city right for me, I had to ask it. I'm up for camera flashes and to grab the masses. Where? Tel Aviv, maybe Calabasas. June was cool, it's the hot of July. Ain't nothing like them days, ain't a cloud in the sky. I wish my father would try, but I don't blame him. Let's stop using trauma just to entertain them. Let's say what's on your mind. Need an ear, I am here all the time. Despite what it feel like. If your mood down, I'ma try to stay still hype. I don't fake jacks, this facts from my
what
real
do we
life.
say when we fly high? How do we go away with all this hate? All this hate, can't control ourselves, not our fate. When we fly, what do we say?
Yo, I'm all in the funk. My clout going up, I've been falling for months. That hole I'm digging, crawling it once. That's what part of me wants. I can't believe I got a nephew calling me up. I ain't been mellow in 5 nights. Say hello to my life. I make shit shake like an early Makai fight. 3-digit bar taps, stilettos and high tights. My diet still comprised of Modelo and fried rice. Don't need bougie chicks, I ain't living like that. Single cuz what I get, they get right back. A nonchalant attitude. Back then, that's how I had to move. I got a different style, no mystic out. Let them know I'm really big pimpin' now. Drop top when I came round. Make it jump hopscotch on the playground.
When we fly high, how do we go away with all this hate? All this hate, can't control ourselves, not our fate. When we fly,
like the clouds in the sky.
All right, that is Whiskey Mango by Quaj, and everyone, Quaj is in the chat. Please show some love. Fantastic track. And like Tim, you were just saying, man, that piano roll that comes rolling through there is so good. It's so good. Such a great song. Such a great song. All right, Whiskey Mango will compete against a track called Synthetic Emotions. It is brought to me. It was brought to my attention by Blank Thought, and I should have looked this up. I should have confirmed it. I'm 98% sure that Blank Thought was the producer for this track. Blank Thought has been in the BUAG before, so this is not the first time. He had some stuff from, I think, Composition anyway. This comes off of the album Repetition Side B. I have not listened to this. Maybe I will if Blank Thought pulls out a victory here tonight. But we will roll into the competition against Whiskey Mango. It's called Synthetic Emotions. It's got Blank Thought producing. I cannot pronounce the rest of these names, unfortunately. So let's just drop in. Here we go. Synthetic Emotions.
What did we learn, Palmer?
I don't know, sir.
I don't fucking know either. I guess we learned not to do it again.
Yes, sir.
I'm fucked if I know what we did.
Yes, sir. It's hard to say.
Despondent eyes, Father Time, help me garner pride. Once the actions authorized, the ether with our author lies. Falling crying, hardest departures of who I once called mine. So dimmer than never, veins and heart from the Carter rise. Putting my baby in my art, Dwayne Carter eyes. Fuck a friend, maybe there's one or two I can call in times of strife plight. Feeling spiteful, rightfully so I'm online. Profit been the mission, some therapy too, it's all in mine. Should be chilling, not spitting writtens, but fuck it, the voices get louder every day. I'm trying to learn to love it, I'm dumping out every thought that's suitable. Trying to trust this flaw, God inside the mirror that make me sick to my stomach, huh?
Yeah, so get the fuck about the mud and shit. Borderline muttering ugly flows that I'm rhyming with. Sort of fine murdering hella beats when I'm spitting it. Kicking it with homies and smoking, watching the Philly shit. Sipping on a fifth and smoking cigs just to feel a bit. Wash away problems, bottles of gin. Living life wholeheartedly, gon' mix it with sin. Lackluster living, kill myself from topics within. Mix the medicine with menacing thoughts, that's the end. Born abruptly, never bend a break, cause life will fuck you up. You buttercup, basking in rashes will get you tough enough to see the stuff you seen at like 7. This shit is getting rough, don't care about myself. Fuck it, go ahead and call the bluff. Yeah, so pay attention to my writtens. I'm crying out for help, but it's clear that nobody listens. Seeking therapy in a bottle might kill his vision. Standing on an island all alone, it feel like prison. This the shit I was afraid of. Becoming everything I'm not will have you fucking hate him. May I'm in the making and taking chances to play him. And middle fingers up to show exactly what you're made of. Yeah, so get the fuck about the mud and shit. Borderline muttering ugly flows that I'm rhyming with. Sort of fine murdering hella beats when I'm spitting it. Kicking it with homies and smoking, watching the Philly shit. Sipping on a fifth and smoking cigs just to feel a bit.
And how the hell we go from Hot Wheels to hollow tips? Used to hotting fences, now we pick a side and follow it. About time to ball, you gotta bet that you the lotto pick. And don't forget to mention the money older than JavaScript. Top dollar shit, thought the top conglomerate. Lost inside the dope lines, cocaine of the novelist. Show the bag, pre-roll stash, Nina beside of it. Need a prerogative option on how to cop 9 of it. 9 times out of top 10, most will make the list. Me and Sam back spitting, rap critics hate to pick. I hate to click with communists, the common thoughts ain't making sense. The devil struck my soul, he striking out, I'm who he hate to miss. Hottest whoever you think the hottest in this cold game. Illest nigga, no chain, notorious with no name. To say the throne could get overthrown is a bold claim. Stomping over the stepping stones with no shame.
Yeah, so get the fuck about the mud and shit. Borderline muttering ugly flows that I'm rhyming with. Sort of fine murdering hella beats when I'm spitting it. Kicking it with homies and smoking, watching the Philly shit. Sipping on a fifth and smoking cigs just to feel a bit.
All right, that was Synthetic Emotions by Blank Thought. How did we go from Hot Wheels to hollow tips? Great line. I really like that line. Here comes the vote. Which one did you enjoy more, Whiskey Mango? Or you know what? I almost posted this as synthetic mango. That is a massive typo. Synthetic emotions. There we go. Now we can have a proper vote. Which track did you prefer more? It'll be interesting. You know, one thing that's neat with the brackets as we're doing here is because, you know, I'm trying to do something that is supportive as possible for each artist, right? I want just as many upvotes as possible, not really worry about the downvotes and stuff like that. But what's cool is this puts the vote ranking through another ringer, because sometimes just depending on who's in the stream and who's watching and, you know, where the music preferences lie, week to week it'll be different. So it's really fucking cool to see how it shakes up, because Water to Wine did not do that well during the week 1 stream. I think it finished 5th, but now it's moving up, you know, and so it's just kind of cool to see that. And X, you kicked in a $20 kicker. I really fucking appreciate it. Just so cool that you do this. P.S. Nos one. Nos one. That's funny. That's funny. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad that people are into this. I'm glad that people are here and they're voting and they're enjoying the tracks, and that these artists are getting some ears to the music that they're making, because it's great music and it fucking needs to be heard. That's my goal. That's my mission. Have these amazing songs heard by more people. I wish I had 1 million subscribers so that doing this stream would immediately give somebody attention. But, you know, that's not where we're at. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I think Quaj just got himself a victory with Whiskey Mango. 72 over 28 on Blank Thought. Gonna close up the poll. That looks like a victory to me. So Whiskey Mango will advance. Now we're into the final 4. Very cool. Whiskey Mango. Submit. All right, here's a question to the community. We've been listening to the tracks. We've been voting, listening, voting. Now we're back to, you know, the final 4. Do we want to listen to the full tracks? I don't feel like that's necessary. I don't want to burn people out. Should we listen to half? I mean, what do you guys think in terms of listening to these songs again? Because we've already heard them once. We also have to consider the idea that maybe people are rolling in later. They haven't heard all the songs. I'm kind of thinking listen to these 4 again, top to bottom, and then for the final vote, we'll know the songs pretty well, and we can probably just vote from there. First verse is, Cole says they're still fresh in his mind. Yep, Spirit, don't wish, say it with your chest, 1 million. Someday, man, you never know. You never know, you know? Any opinions? Anybody have strong opinions on, because normally what we do is we play all 10, and then when it gets to voting on the top 5, we play like a minute and a half or so of each track, just so we can remember, oh yeah, this one. Okay, playing half. So we'll do what we normally do then. We'll drop into that. So we'll do Water to Wine versus Live to See. God, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Can everybody win? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Water to Wine was by Amori XO. I don't know if Amori's still here. He was here. He might be gone now. So let's get a refresher. The competition will be between Water to Wine and Live to See, which was Wise Boy Jeremy. Let's get a refresher on Water to Wine. This was that chill jam. This was the first one we heard tonight. Here we go.
You're so divine, right on time, water to wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. You're so divine, right on time, water to wine. Purification, celebration, we gon' shine. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing. Let the top down, real G's gon' swing.
Look in the water, see the truth. Salute, this the fountain of the youth. Underground, king in the booth. They know who I am, I'm a
Alrighty, that was the sample there, the quick little tidbit of Water to Wine to refresh our memory. And it is competing against Wise Boy Jeremy and Live to See. So between these two tracks, keep in mind, which one do you like more? Here's Wise Boy Jeremy with Live to See.
Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. It's like therapy shit. I hit the record and just share a piece of me. Look, shit, I've been driving around my city. 40 in the tank, windshield showing colors, mind distorted when I think. Portions of the plate divided equal between no one but my people, everybody eating. My past made me aggravated, had to find the pieces. I'm past saying I'ma take it, I just gotta reach it. I don't wish this shit, I speak it. Had people say they died behind me, then the love changed. I acknowledge and just kept quiet, but I must say, you could probably see the marks from tires when I touch lanes. My dog will put it on you and show off just like a runway. Enough said, but still feel like it's not enough to say. Ambition running for me, so I just sit back and trust the page. Did a show in Brooklyn, caught the last train to Jersey. And hit the crib till 3, but nigga, that's how it works. With passion put first, know that sacrifices occur. I gotta get it, it's like religion, it's right in this church. It's more therapy, you see. I hit the beat and I just share a piece of me. It's more therapy, you see. I hit the record and just share a piece of me. I just share a piece of me, yeah.
Alrighty, that was Live to See. It's going up against Water to Wine. Here comes the vote. Who will survive? Who will move forward in the bracket between Live to See and Water to Wine? This is going to be interesting. I was just telling my wife, I'm glad I can't vote because I don't know who I would pick. Man, I really don't know. Live to See with an early lead there, 64%. We'll see if it holds. Whoever wins is in contention for the third place spot to potentially win the whole goddamn thing. So it'll be interesting. Live to See, though, pulling away 67 off of 22 votes. I'm kind of surprised. Amore, either way, it's a fantastic track. I don't know. One thing that's tough with the BUAG, like last weekend I sat down and I went through probably 100 tracks that people sent, a lot of different tracks, right? And one thing that's tough is I can't remember who I've listened to, and because some people I have listened to the album like once, but I will have to check out your album for sure. I think Live to See is going to win. I think Wise Boy Jeremy is going to survive and move on to the final bracket here. And yes, X, I agree. Both songs are good. They really are. They're both good. Yeah, we got 26 votes, 60%. So I'm going to close up the poll here in a couple seconds here. Live to See, 62%. We're going to close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a victory. Wise Boy Jeremy continues on with Live to See. We will mark that as a victory. Omari XO, dude, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out in the chat and talking. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's really cool. I love seeing the artists come and just hang out. I hope you enjoy seeing other people enjoy your music. I don't want to get all weird about that. But to me, it's got to be so cool, right? To just be on the internet with strangers and hear people give honest opinions about enjoying your songs. I think that's fucking amazing. The next competition is going to be a little tough. It's Mr. Incognito versus Whiskey Mango. I don't know. KJ, with Mr. Incognito, here's the refresher on that track.
He's one of them quiet kind of cats that people just don't mess with.
On the ready, my heart is deadly like Machiavelli. Father, help me living this life. I feel like Nas and Belly on the melly, live at the barbecue, knocking Nelly. God is ready, karma's a bitch. Talking discarding petty, martyr Chevy, hopping the whip, dodging the cops and wary, hard a penny, walk with a limp. I'm not too fond of many, hard is heavy, trauma is sick. You niggas lost already, sharp and steady, talk on my shit, top of the tip, mama I'm in. Get it on what? Creeping like Batman, scrap pants, faster than Flash, come get the backhand. Black man, back from the past, having the last dance. Pac-Man, back in my bag, racking the stats, fam. Last chance, drag dragging your ass. It's looking bad, man. Bad plan, snatching your badge. Now it's a rad man. Scab fam, moment of truth, holding the proof. Low with the troops, toe to toe, who's showing the youth. Ahead of my time, God, ready for mine. Step aside, 11 and 9, God, testing the line. Check the rhyme, living divine. God, buried in thighs, never mind. I'm in my prime, dog, pressure applied. When I step in the spot, drop down to the floor. Feel the wrath left in a hot spot, drowning your pores. Get the gas, pressure when I pop, prowling for war. Simple math, testing the shot clock, ready to score. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code.
We gotta remember the beat drop here.
Yeah.
Or the switch, I mean.
Smooth shit, nigga. Smooth shit, smooth shit. Smooth shit. Go, nigga. Incognito, man. Incognito, nigga. Nah, we coming, man. Sharp and smooth, man. Smooth shit, smooth shit, smooth.
Alright, pausing it there. I just wanted to run it up to that beat switch because that's a big part of that track. So that was the refresher for Mr. Incognito by KJ. And it is going up against Quaj and Whiskey Mango. Let's drop in for a refresher on that one.
It's your boy Quash. Yeah. Nowadays I'm an asshole. Slick, smooth with it, par made for the afro. Spicy talk, jaw glazed in Tabasco. They grease palms, see laws change for cash flow. I don't need it, my reputation, equity, confidence and authenticity is in my recipe. Suicide doors when I say open sesame. Bull by the horn, can't hope for destiny, but I can short mold it around court motives. Solid footing, but my floor folded. Yeah, I set my ceilings low. Big fish on hook, feeling slow. Too fast in the rock on break. They try set world records, not arrive on pace. I see them celebrating, the party lit for them. Problem is they too soon. Shakari Richards said.
When we fly high, why do we go away with all this hate? We control ourselves, not our fate. When we fly, what do we say?
Yo, I ain't from NY, but I'm flying these Timbs. I'm trying to stunt for the summer, so I'm buying these rims. Double take a squint like the tiniest lens. For me, it's hard to get attached like Siamese twins. Oh, I go with the breeze like scattered ashes. It's the city right for me, I had to ask it. I'm up for camera flashes and to grab the masses. Where? Tel Aviv, maybe Calabasas.
Alrighty, there was the refresher for Whiskey Mango by Quaj, and here comes the vote. Which track should move forward in battle for slot number 3? Whiskey Mango or Mr. Incognito? The vote is in the chat. Good luck to all of you. I'm glad I don't have to vote because I don't know who I would pick. There was a great comment how they're both kind of different for their own settings. You know, they're both really good for their own settings, but they are different tracks from each other. Whiskey Mango with the lead there at 53%, but that's not much. A couple votes can swing it the other way. Oh, 52 to 48 with 21 votes. This is going to be tight. This is going to be a very, very tight fight.
Oh, tight games are tight.
They are. 21 votes, couple more votes can swing this. Mr. Incognito could take this. All right, 54% for Whiskey Mango now at 25 votes. It's still very close. Very close. Oh, Whiskey Mango pulling away. Quaj, man, you're still in there. You're still in there with Whiskey Mango. We're at a minute there. I usually let it go at least a minute for the vote. We're at 20. Oh, shit. We just hit 30. 50-50 at 30. We're at a 50-50. Oh, Incognito. You know, one thing I was thinking about, too, like, you know, daydreaming if this ever gets big, right, and all this other stuff. What am I going to do if bots start coming in and voting? What am I going to do? Stop the count. We're at 50-50. All right. I'm going to count down 10, okay? And I'm going to close the poll. Yeah, we're at 50-50 with 32 out of 40. Counting down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one's going to break the tie. One more vote breaks the tie. One more vote. We need one more vote to break the tie. Did you already vote, Elizabeth?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah? Do I have to fucking break the tie? I don't want to do that. I don't want to break the tie. There we go. Incognito. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So Jason, I can't vote because I create the poll and it doesn't give me an option to actually vote. Holy shit. Wow. Incognito wins. We're the fifth. That was by far the closest. Holy shit. I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it, but that was pretty intense there. Quaj, great run. A great track. And I mean, I hate to make it sound like, you know, some sort of defeat or some shit like that. A fantastic track. Fucking fantastic track. And same thing with Clouds in the Sky. Beautiful track. That one is incredible. One fucking vote did it. Oh my god. Okay. Do we need to hear refreshers for Incognito and Live to See? How do we feel about that? Let's just play. You know what? I'll just do it. We'll just play 30 seconds. Real quick refresher. So this is the final vote. And for the spot number 3, whoever wins out of these two tracks, Mr. Incognito or Live to See, goes up against the number ones from week 1 and week 2. So there's 2 more tracks we have not listened to yet. They're coming right after this. We'll listen to those, and then we'll listen to the winner of this vote. So let's do just a real quick refresher. And actually, you know what? With Mr. Incognito, we'll try and drop in where that beat switch happens. That way we can kind of hear that part as well.
Sharp and smooth, man. Smooth shit, smooth shit, smooth shit. Hey, yo, I said, it's hard to manage when life is hard, so I fight the odds. Strike your jaw, read him and weak. I'm more than type to call havoc with this madness. The black assassin, the cipher guards. I earn my name, so respect will come when you quite the boss. Fight the Lord, tragic will strike again. I'm like nitrogen when I'm sniping in, so don't hype your men. I'm the type to win you. Better face the facts, say my grace, then I lay the track. Scope the scene, then I play the back. Meditate, then I fade the black. I'm too organic, this planet, they got me stranded and it's damaging. I'm famished, my family's fighting like Anakin. Brother.
All right, there's a refresher on Mr. Incognito, and it's going up against Live to See by Widesboard Jeremy. Here's another quick refresher on Live to See. I'll actually put it kind of in the middle again like I did with this one.
Look, you know that trauma runs deep. The difference is I spit the shit I really live, and any other part is how I see it. Much too cold to run without a heater. Virginia show, we parked it up the street. Afterwards got faded, it was mainly stress relief. I perfect the cadence, lay the tapes and feed the streets. Energy been changing, go through phases as I breathe. I've been chasing better things, having visions that somehow never relate to what I see. My nigga, keep me in your thoughts, I ain't asking you pray for me. I ain't asking you pray for me.
Alrighty, there's a refresher. Here comes the vote. This will determine overall third place minimum, at minimum, between out of the top 10 here. This track will go up against the 2 number 1 tracks from week 1 and week 2. Mr. Incognito or Live to See. Mr. Incognito, man, barely beat out Whiskey Mango in the closest vote of the night so far. And it's got a good lead over Live to See, but it's not over. 67 over 33. Although you guys did call it. Whoever won between those two would take the whole thing. You guys did call that. You know, that's one part that's tough too. I tried to set up the brackets. You know, I got the 5s versus the 5s and the 4s versus the 4s, but then I put like this is the 5s versus the 3s, and this is the 4s versus the 2s. Tried to keep it as close to each other as possible so there wasn't like a huge disparity. Although honestly, overall, the tracks tonight have been great. All of them have been great in my opinion. Quaj voted Incognito. I don't blame you. Yeah, let's see if it goes all the way. It looks like it's going to. We're about a minute in. It's 59 to 41, but 27 votes out of about 45 viewers right now. Usually if we get half the viewers to vote, that's good. That's about normal. But I think Mr. Incognito is going to win. That's 29 votes. 30 votes, a 60-40 split. Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to close this up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Mr. Incognito pulls out a victory. Fucking amazing. And this was a 4th ranked song, I believe. Yeah. Mr. Incognito started 4th overall from the week 1 BUAG. So it finished 4th. Actually, Wise Boy Jeremy and Synthetic Emotions beat it out in the week 1 vote.
Wait, really?
Yeah. That's what's neat. That's what's neat about the brackets. So I do, I like how I do the week 1, week 2 voting, listening to 2 tracks, and then which one do you prefer from the same artist. And then from there to do the top 5, just doing a straight up or down vote. I'm really liking the brackets, though. This is a lot of fun. Okay. Now we've got all this talk about the number ones, right? So now we're going to listen to the 2 number ones from the previous weeks. The first one comes from Darian Christopher, who honestly, he doesn't have a lot of music. He's got an EP. He's got a couple singles. He's only got 48 monthly listeners. I don't think there's any information here on Spotify about him. No, nothing here. This track is called Smoke Circle Music. It won week 1 very easily. Let's drop in.
Start that shit off like just like that shit real quick, man. Passed a lot of the song. Smoke. Yeah, I love my smoke. Yeah, I love my smoke. Nigga, I want my smoke. I want my smoke. You can't have my smoke. Oh, you can't have my smoke. Salute the realest in the city, all my niggas gifted. And why your chick acting sedity when I know she with it? Me and my niggas jumped the fence, this life I didn't pick it. My mama think I'm claiming gangs and I'm just out here clicking. Big flicking up shit I caught from the nigga from up the block. Bit less than a minute, I'm thinking that nigga cop shit. This snitching has got to stop. Bitch body type of model, she Moira Mills with the top. Smoke the O in a bowl toe, bro, it's time to go. Don't hold in the smoke, just blow, we bout to roll. So is how the minutes go. And watch the minutes turn millenniums. I miss the minutes we didn't know. I miss my niggas and the innocence, wish we didn't grow. Man, I miss them. I miss the way my baby swore that she would gon' listen and flip the script up on a nigga. She trippin', but damn, I miss it. Damn, I miss it. Fuck. I'm missing now. I could be more. You think you smoke, but you ain't gon' smoke all like me. Baby, I want my smoke. Baby, I got my smoke. You want my smoke? Do you gotta smoke? Smoke. Baby, I gotta smoke. Yeah, I love to smoke. Love you. Baby, I love to smoke.
All right, that was Darian Christopher with Smoke Circle Music. Before we continue to the next track, the next number 1 from week 2, I want everybody to know for the voting structure for the top 3, it's going to be a 3-way vote. So it'll be these 3 tracks: the Smoke Circle Music, Sick, and Mr. Incognito. Right? That's who won. Was it Incognito? I already forgot. Yeah. So it'll be a 3-way vote, and however the percentages work out will be the ranking for 1, 2, and 3. So let's drop in. This is Sick from Dred Scott. Dred Scott's only got 500 listeners per month, and I don't think there's any bio information here either. Nope, that's it. My personal opinion, I think this one's going to be the winner, but we'll see how the vote breaks down. This is Sick by Dred Scott.
Yeah. Moving past master masquerades. I'd rather walk this path I lay. I'm tired of the masses' ways, but who gon' cast this cast away? When half the price they have to pay for lines as sharp as razor blades can go to cat for plays who one day gon' evaporate like panthers in a black beret. I'm planning all the plays I made. I seen them buccaneer and I ain't never been to Tampa Bay. I showed them one piece and then I threw the fucking map away. They too slow to copy me. I guess that's why they have to pace. Yasuke, I'm like a Ronin when I'm roaming. City kings but never shokas. No them poses ain't no Moses. You ain't chosen, ain't the coldest. If you frozen then I'm sozen. You ain't even live a moment of them slogans you composing. Son of the morning I'm like Lucifer, turning the acoustics up. I'm Garvey Park and Ali. I was spawned about the crucible. They shooting youths as usual. We show them what this Tula do. Put holes through your head big enough to fuck your hula hoop medulla too large to hang with losers. I put work in and it's proven. You quit working now you're losing. I'm a super saiyan with verses laying. I know my movement superhuman. See they try to bite the God. I told them this is not communion. I'm sick. And it's no narcotics stashed in my pockets. No tech on and promise I'm Amish. Plague these days we all became targets. God complex erasing my conscience. God who's next I'm moving too cautious. Protecting my neck and losing my options. I got a bomb first and skirt like Tupac did.
So Babylon because we slave them economically and rob them financially and then brainwash them more mentally. So right now still as you see it's a mind game them playing. So we have to know Evans and know how to think.
Walking through the darkest tunnels, barking cause my dogs is muzzled. Had to get it off the muscle, working through the carpal tunnel. Bending words and locking puzzles, darker thoughts. I pop the bubble, wicked off the top. I'm rocking locks just like a walking jungle. Striking like a panther, fighting devils when I'm pouncing. We are not the same if you grew up with an allowance. They ask me have I ever been skiing in the mountains. You stupid motherfucker, I grew up in public housing. This shit is too astounding, never throw the towel in. I battle every day like we sparring up in Shaolin. Showdown, think I'm in my zone now. Niggas move like Goku, they quick to pull the pole out. Whoa, had to stick to the script that never broke my code. Said he's shooting but they only moving nets like Hove. Too much capping and they rapping in the same old flows. I'm the Django of this shit and y'all is just some clones. So it's hard to hold back with all this wrath I'm fighting. You either hold a strap or scribble tracks like raps I'm writing. But they rather see us packed in Rikers on some whack indictments. Striking at our necks like Attack on Titan. I'm sick.
Insomma de amor, como é que vai você? Não acha que ele é sem sal? Você me disse que ele é demais.
That was Sick by Dred Scott. Fucking amazing song. Somebody mentioned how when the BUAG started, I was whistling that track. And we will do one more refresher. Actually, you know what? We're going to play Mr. Incognito. Should we play it all the way through? Let's just play it all the way through for the sake of fucking hearing everything, right? That way there's no recency bias, all this other shit. I also want to say that whoever gets number one, you know, at minimum, I'm going to do a little promo spot for the artist and what have you. The winner will also automatically be nominated for a Jammy. For those of you who are unaware, I'm going to do my own like little awards thing this year with new albums that come out that I react to, but also for BUAG artists. So winning a monthly BUAG, but coming in first place on week 3, you're automatically nominated for a Jammy with your track. Something fun to think of, you know, there you go. So let's listen to Mr. Incognito and then we'll fucking decide who's 1, who's 2, and who's 3.
He's one of them quiet kind of cats that people just don't mess with.
On the ready, my heart is deadly like Machiavelli. Father, help me living this life. I feel like Nas and Belly on the melly, live at the barbecue, knocking Nelly. God is ready, calm as a bitch. Talking discarding petty. Martyr Chevy, hopping the whip, dodging the cops and wary. Hard a penny, walk with a limp. I'm not too fond of many, heart is heavy, trauma is sick. You niggas lost already, sharp and steady. Talk on my shit, top of the tip. Mama, I'm in. Get it on what? Creeping like Batman. Scrap pants, faster than Flash. Come get the backhand. Black man, back from the past, having the last dance. Pac-Man, back in my bag, racking the stats, fam. Last chance, dragging your ass. It's looking bad, man. Bad plan, snatching your badge. Now it's a rap, man. Scat fam, moment of truth, holding the proof. Low with the troops, toe to toe. Who's showing the youth? Ahead of my time, God, ready for mine. Step aside, 11 and 9. God, testing the line, check the rhyme. Living divine, God, buried in thighs. Never mind, I'm in my prime, dog. Pressure applied. When I step in the spot, drop down to the floor. Feel the rap left in a hot spot, drowning your pores. Get the gas, pressure when I pop. Prowler for war, simple math. Testing the shot clock, ready to score. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Incognito, I see the evil through peepholes. I reload with 3 blows, niggas seeking the cheat code. Yeah. Smooth shit, nigga.
Smooth shit, smooth shit.
Smooth shit. Let's go, nigga. Incognito, man. Incognito, nigga. Now we coming, man. Sharp and smooth, man. Smooth shit, smooth shit, smooth shit. Hey, yo, I said, it's hard to manage when life is hard, so I fight the odds. Strike your jaw, read him and weep. I'm more the type to call havoc with this madness. The black assassin, the cipher guard. I earn my name, so respect will come when you quite the bar. Fight the Lord, tragic will strike again. I'm like nitrogen when I'm sniping in, so don't hype your men. I'm the type to win you. Better face the facts, say my grace, then I lay the track. Scope the scene, then I play the back. Meditate, then I fade the black. I'm too organic, this planet, they got me stranded and it's damaging. I'm famished, my family's fighting like Anakin. Brothers got their hand on they cannon, ready for handling, scrambling, managing, cool, calm, no panicking. I'm 3 stacks with G-Rap, Carl Marcy with 3 gas, Bob Marley with weed packs, John Gotti or weak track. You flea bass can see the God body at least back. I win incognito, they never thought I would be back. Now read that. Yeah, you probably thought I would fail. Moving how I'm moving, this car can never derail. Just trying to leave a mark, so I'm striking harder than hell. Got the blood of a slave, so my heart I gotta prevail. My crew got the juice like Marley Marler for sale. Rock the bell, we sharp as hell, so don't get tossed like a shell. These niggas two-faced, heads or tails, death or jail. Pressure dwells the way of the trade, homie, I wish you well. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails. It's either heads or tails. These niggas two-faced show, it's either heads or tails.
Alrighty. Can Mr. Incognito pull off the upset? Coming from technically 8th place, 7th place out of the 10 tracks that were highlighted in January, deplacing the 2 winners from week 1 and week 2. Here comes the vote. Now, it's a 3-way vote, so the final percentage will dictate 1, 2, and 3. Drop it into the chat now. Winner gets a promo spot from me. I'll make like a little video talking about the winning track, talk about a couple other songs that they possibly have. And then the winner is also nominated automatically for the chance to win a jammy for, we'll say, best BUAG track of the year. Oh, shit. We got a 50. Oh, yeah. I figured Smoke Circle would get beat out by Sick and Incognito, who are tied at 48% with each other. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Mr. Incognito kind of living a Cinderella story right now. It's pretty neat. I'm surprised to see it beating out Sick. I thought Sick would win for sure. Honestly, that was me. I was like, oh, easily. Sick's going to win. Now, there is something with this structure with the brackets, right? Of hearing Incognito 2 or 3 times, right? Becoming more familiar with the track throughout the evening, where some of you may have only heard Sick the one time. I was whistling Sick when I started the BUAG because I've been listening to it for about a week now. So I'm a little bit more familiar with the track, which is why I've been doing this, but I need to get a little bit more consistent, a little bit better. And hopefully those of you who want to watch the BUAG and participate, I'm going to post the playlist beforehand so we can listen to the songs before the stream, so we're familiar with the songs. I think that's important for the voting. And I think Mr. Incognito is going to fucking win the whole shebang. We got 33 votes in. There's only 39 viewers. It's a 52% on Mr. Incognito over Sick, which is at 39%. Holy shitballs. That's a win. I think that's a win. I'm going to close up the polls here. We're going to go, there's only 38 viewers. There's 34 votes. That's a win. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Comeback story of the month for January. Mr. Incognito by KJ. I will tell you guys this now. You're going to hear it again soon. If you like that track, and apparently you do, listen to this album, Incognito. Check out KJ. KJ's got 364 monthly listeners. That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy should have way more listeners than that. Now, I mean, there's some streams here. He's got 30,000, 20,000. That's good. And maybe this is an error. I don't know. Maybe this ain't right because that doesn't add up. 364 versus that, because this album came out I think last year. Yeah, 2022. Congratulations to KJ from fucking behind. Unbelievable. I will reach out to him and see what he wants to do. Maybe he would like to do a live stream participation next week. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of the stream. I think I'll focus on doing a video that's probably going to be a little bit more similar to Additional Thoughts or something like that. Maybe a review of the album, highlighting a couple tracks for people to check out. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Either way. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you, everyone, for voting. It seems like the brackets were a victory. Did we enjoy the brackets? I enjoyed the brackets. I think everybody else enjoyed the brackets. It seemed like a victory in terms of just mixing things up. I like having the brackets of the top 5 for each week, those songs competing directly with each other. Breakthrough, yeah. Kenneth, right. Well, so the thing is, Kenneth, is I have listened to that album at least once. So reaction is kind of out of the question. The other thing, too, is, let's say an artist wins with a great track and then I go and do a reaction, especially keeping the idea of not listening to an album beforehand, right? I go do a reaction. And then what if the album overall just isn't that great? Not saying that about KJ, I'm just saying in general. What I want to do is highlight the strengths of these artists. So if they went off this track, maybe I'll listen to this album a couple times. I'll pick out a couple gems that I really like to highlight during the little promo video I'll make or something to that effect. But really want to keep it as positive as possible, showing the strengths of the artist so that people will just go fucking listen. That's the whole point. That's the goal. Oh, man. This is great. What's that? What's the question, Tim? Have you kept track of how many listens some of these artists had before they were on the BUAG? A little bit, but not quite. It's been tough, man. I'm getting a lot of stuff in my inbox on Twitter. And so really this initial wave has just been trying to figure out a system for processing through the songs and what to consider and what to drop.
There was that one guy whose viewers doubled.
People have said that their viewers have gone up after the stream, which is very cool. Flamey, I've been watching him because I really like the 2 tracks that he had highlighted. It's fucking, yeah, it does make a little bit of a difference, tiny difference. And please, everybody who is here, if you enjoyed this track, at least tell a friend, tell people, if you can, if you want to. I know sometimes that's not really the best thing. I wouldn't say it's a new artist, but just say, oh man, I love this song and post it somewhere and hopefully people listen to it. Hopefully it catches on. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I like doing the brackets. We'll keep the week 1 and week 2 structure the same in terms of 2 tracks per artist and then decide between the 2 and then sort out the top 5 with an up or down vote. But then week 3, I think week 3 hopefully will become the draw of who's going to win the whole thing, so on. All right, y'all. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed myself. Fucking great time. Quaj, thanks for coming by. Amare, thanks for coming by. And tomorrow is Lupe Fiasco, food and liquor. That will be fun. And is Pharaoh on the list? No.
And we'll start a new BUAG in February.
Yeah, and that's right. In February will be new tracks, new artists. That will be the new music. We'll basically keeping 2 weeks of new music, 3rd to finalize the top 10, and then the 4th to highlight and promote whoever wins week 3. That's the structure going forward. Take care, y'all. Thanks for joining. It was a lot of fun, and we will see you guys very soon.